Now, going back to the modular side of things with this chair, what we've designed or what we've looked at within this is just the ability to grow with the individual, to provide adjustment where needed. So if you're sat there, you've got all your ducks in a row, you're looking at a chair, you want it to be long lasting, then the chair needs to adjust and grow with the child, okay? So as a start for this one, we have got a number of levels of adjustment. We have got to start with, I'll just come to the back here, we've got our seat depth adjustment. So you can see from that, you can pick and choose how far back or how far forward you want to have that chair. And once you're happy with that, you can set that, lock it into place. So straight away we can get the right sort of proportions seat depth wise on that chair without the need of any tools. We've also got width adjustment as well. So there's a hand screw at the back. Just by moving or loosening that hand screw, finding the appropriate width, you can then set that, lock it off and get where you need to go with that. If you needed to as well, you can also adjust the arm height on the chair. So 2 pull pins either side. You then just pick where you want it to be, pop that back into place there. Okay, so you can see from that you've got, we've adjusted that one slightly higher than the other one, but you can chop and change it as and when you need to. Moving down to the foot plate as well. Again, as Eve said, we want to have a good contact with the foot. We don't want to be putting too much pressure through the feet. We want to be aiming for that 90-90 in terms of how the feet are and how they are in the chair. And so we've got a foot plate here that we can actually adjust the height with, or we can, bringing it down or bringing it up, depending on where we need to. And we can also adjust the angle, which again was mentioned there. Just opening up the angle will ensure, if we've got a bit of plantar flexion, that we're catching that foot correctly. If we need to bring it a bit further forward, we can do as well. We've got different sort of flexibility within that. We've also got a nice articulating leg rest there to follow the extension of the leg, and some good channels as well on either side here that will just keep that good line that was mentioned earlier. So we want to make sure we've got a nice even pelvis at the back of the chair, nice line with the knees, with the feet, and ultimately with the shoulders as well if we can when we're actually fully in the chair. Okay, so we've got adjustable width, adjustable depth, adjustable arm height, adjustable foot plate height and angle. And we've got our elevating legs there that we can do. Now this particular chair as well also comes with tilting space. So it was mentioned again by Eve there that tilting space, it's very much something that is needed for someone that may not be able to hold themselves up for long periods of time. They might need that extra support. They might need to change their position throughout the day. What this ensures, what tilting space ensures, is that we're getting a good postural position. So the pelvis is nicely straight, legs are nice and straight in there, the feet are nicely supported. But rather than keeping them upright, which they might not be able to achieve on their own for any length of period, we can actually tilt it back, and it will just ensure that the pressure is spread throughout a wider surface area. And we are catching them in the chair. Gravity is actually working in our favour to ensure that they're supported and they're comfortable in the seating position that they're in.